Alrighty, welcome to the NELLY Podcast. Today I'm here with my good friend Nate, and we'll be talking about our soccer season last year and this year, and just he's our goalkeeper, just letting you know. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so here we go. So let's just go to you, Nate, and let's start off. What was our season outcome? Let's go with that. What was our season outcome last year?
All right. So last year we ended with the big win. I think so. It was my first year's goalie. We were obviously down you, sadly.
Yeah, toe injury.
Broken toe.
Kind of dumb.
Basketball. He doesn't know.
Okay.
I don't think he knows how to jump correctly or something.
Dude.
Because when he landed back down, he I think
Exposing me now.
I don't know. What was it? It was so stupid.
I landed on my toe. Anyways. So what was our outlook for last year?
Well, so I think beginning of the year we started out with a bunch of new players. I think there was just the original four, and then we added I think it was Reed and then Zane, and we were obviously moved to a bigger field, way bigger field than we were used to.
Last year?
Yeah, I thought so.
No, it was 2 years ago. 6th grade, we moved to a big field. No. He's good.
Yeah.
We had everybody, but we had new kids also coming in that weren't us.
We had 6th graders, I think.
Yeah, 6th graders just
Tevin,
Diego,
Nolan,
Cole. Those are just kind of our main ones,
Yeah.
I guess. But
yeah, so it was my first year's goalie after coming back from a broken wrist the year before. Everything started out pretty rough. We went to I think it was a tournament in Green River. Actually, no, it was in Riverton, but we played
lost
Green
River.
And they were good, dude. That chick was scary.
She was a monster.
She was scary. Call her Quadzilla. She was scary.
She was scary.
As you guys will find out later in that year, she stepped on Andrew's foot and broke it.
Broke his foot? Yeah, it was bad, but she was a monster.
And shattered his foot. That was just wonderful.
She was a monster out there.
Right before state as well.
But anyways, so the next tournament we had, did I play?
I don't think so, actually.
I think it was I came back when we were in I think it was the Billings.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was Billings. This is my first time back. So I get back, we're the whole team's there. I'm obviously not playing that well at that time because I'd been out for so long.
Couldn't kick a ball.
Yeah, it was not that good, but I ain't gonna lie. But I obviously wasn't performing to my best, but we still came out with a dub at the end of the championship. We played a big team. Those are a North Dakota team.
Yeah.
They were pretty good. I mean, we outplayed them obviously, but
I'm pretty sure we started out with I think it was some easy team. It was Whirlin.
Yeah.
Just they're smaller. We've usually beat them every year.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think our biggest competitor was definitely that larger city team.
Yeah,
we had
for
not
sure.
played anyone bigger. I'm pretty sure other than Casper or Cheyenne.
Mm-hmm.
Basically Casper.
Yeah,
or Cheyenne.
did that for this U14 team. Yeah.
It was they were our best team, and we came out with a 2-1 win over them or something like that, and
Yeah, I think it was
they totally
2-1.
just crashed. They gave up on their play, all of it. It was crazy. I was so surprised.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's something in soccer. You gotta have composure.
Yeah.
Even when you score, don't celebrate too much. But also, when you get scored on,
Yeah.
you gotta be able to come back. I know it's the hardest, I think.
To recover from not just going into a hole.
Yeah, and it's probably hardest for you too, because you're goalie. It feels like it's your fault, but it's obviously not.
Yeah.
But just in the moment, it's probably just.
I actually think that was probably the hardest part about that is I didn't want to let you guys down, and it being my first year, I was oh crap, I'm so nervous. I'm gonna let in the goal, and I'm gonna feel so crushed. And after playing Green River and losing 9-1 or something, I was good the rest of the season. I was you know what, they could take it. I don't have main defense here. First year, my freaking main defensive player isn't playing. No one like all new defensive players. I think it was like Parker and
Cole, and Nolan.
Yeah,
like
Parker,
all
Cole,
new to it.
All new to defense. They never had like that coordinated like, okay, you're here, you're here, you're here, you're here.
Yeah.
And so like it was such a mess until like midway through the year. So like I kind of took it as like a beatdown, but then like got right back up. I was like, you know what, this is perfect.
I mean, you performed really well, obviously, for your first year. Yeah. I came back, I was, at best.
I feel like it was way better when you came back, though.
Yeah, it not to like give myself props, but I feel like it's just easier when you have that structure that you'll be using for the rest of the season. Like you need, if you're missing a player and then they come back, it's obviously like hard to get back in.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, just kind of like a key part of the defense we all are, and so it's hard to miss a key part. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and then it was kind of funny though. I came out of the game, dude. My toes were just like red.
I'm pretty sure it was like right on your stitches, like or like where like you.
Where like I had the things.
It was like bloody everywhere. You had to like change like your new like socks like after every game. It was so gross.
It was disgusting.
It was so gross, and I think. You know what I think the highlight of the season was?
What's that?
You tackling that kid from Gillette.
Okay, so here we go. And then let's get into the next tournament because this is what happens. So we go down to Sheridan. In this tournament, we did like, I think we got fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got fourth. So it was interesting. So the first game, I played a tiny bit in. I didn't play that whole lot. I think we lost.
Who did we play?
I can't remember. It wasn't. We didn't win though. I know that. And I
don't think so. Because then we had to play Gillette, and we didn't really want to at that point.
And yeah, so the next game we were playing Gillette, and I didn't play that game at all because my toenail just fallen off, bro. And I was like,
that was so gross. That was the grossest.
And so I just came off that, and then we go and we play them, but you guys won like 4-2. And one of their goals was the stupidest things ever, in my opinion. Like a kid went down, everyone stops. Like it's just like a common courtesy, you just like stop the play for guys on the ground, but they went and scored off just like a stupid goal like that.
Yeah, I actually forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
I think the dumbest part is last year during the tournament, I got some of the worst calls on me ever. Like I literally dove for the ball to try and stop him from shooting it back towards me. I dove. I went for the ball. The kid fell on me, and I got called for a tripping in the box, and they gave him like a free kick from there. I don't think they gave him the PK just because like it wasn't like intentional.
Yeah.
It was more like I was going for the ball. He was in front of me, and I like tried to reach around him and tripped him up. So they didn't give him PK. They gave him a free kick. That was probably like the worst part ever.
Yeah.
I was like, dude,
I remember that.
No way. They're gonna get a PK already. It's like my first one this year.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yeah.
Not exciting.
Some of the calls were a bit interesting there, but like we obviously went, and I don't know. I think that game that we won just put us into the 3rd and 4th place.
Yeah.
And we play Gillette again.
Yeah.
This time though,
it was like super windy.
It was super windy, and that, if you don't know, that like changes a game. It can, because if you get wind just going this way and they're attacking that, you can just nuke balls, and you can't play them back out to the front.
Yeah.
Because like I know goal kicks for me, they were just tough because they'd come and it just. And even drop kicks.
Especially with like your play style, it was because you're like a Remy, you boot it, like it gets high every time. Even like if you start it low and go boom, and fly right back at us. I was like, oh my gosh, no.
It was terrible.
It was horrible. I couldn't punt either. Like, they were on full attack mode. I'm pretty sure that like shut down everybody. Pretty sure all of our strikers gave up. They were all like, no, we're just gonna lose anyways. I was like, oh, I don't really want to, and especially to that team, like, they're all and like, especially like their trash talk, like they just kept saying stuff.
Oh,
like,
it was
during,
terrible.
Like, free kicks. I was like, oh my gosh, bro. I definitely talked a lot to them like back, but like I never said anything.
Like you didn't start it usually. It's usually just them chirping and I just.
All right, yeah, for sure. Good job, bud.
Yeah.
And like they would try and get like a header goal in on me. I'd be like, nope, not today.
Dude, I remember that. It's hilarious. That's what kept me in the game, bro.
That was the best thing ever.
Yeah, but there's just one kid, dude. He's getting on my nerves. He's just like he's talking a ton. He's a striker, and I was like, I told Parker, is like, if this kid comes on this, and I told Cole, just let me go with him. Like, let me run with him, all right? Just don't, let me go with him, and you drop back, which is usually the other way around. And so this kid's annoying me, and usually you can just go, like, if you don't know, you can just go shoulder to shoulder in soccer. Like, that's how it is. Yeah. But, I mean, I obviously came in a little bit harder.
You killed him a little bit.
On purpose, dropped the shoulder, and he went flying. I don't think he talked the rest of the game. Yeah. He was just...
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure if he could speak our language.
Yeah, dude, it was just...
It was kind of crazy. That also reminded me, kind of like Green River, they literally, like, all taught each other how to speak Mexican.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There was people, like, they all learned Mexican because their coach knew it, his kids knew it, all of it. Like, they all had to learn Mexican while they were, like, playing with each other.
It's crazy, like, wow. Really. Like, we couldn't understand a thing because they'd be like, I don't even know, bro, but it is crazy because, like, you get, like, the coach was obviously, he speaks Spanish and stuff, but then, like, the whole team would. You know, and it's just like...
It's kind of intimidating.
It is intimidating, you know? And the same with Gillette. They all did. Yeah. And we were kind of like, what is happening? Yeah. But, you know, we obviously lost that. But then we moved on. Cody shootout.
Oh, yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah, we came here. I mean, it was like... It was decent. I mean, we got second.
No, actually, we won it all. Because we beat Sheridan.
No, Cody. We lost to Green River. Remember, that's when Anders broke his foot.
Gosh, bro. I forgot. I'm pretty sure Green River, they scored like 10 goals again. I was like, this is so stupid. Like, we're not beating them. No one's beating them because we kept beating Sheridan. I'm pretty sure we picked up like third then.
What did we do?
We got third place then.
In
Cody shootout because we beat Sheridan to get third.
Well, no. I remember this. Hold on. Let me lay it out. So I think we had that Monday off. Because remember, we played Monday morning early, and that's when we played Green River in the finals. Because the day before we beat Sheridan, like 4-2. Yeah. That game, and the kid got the red card.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
And on a breakaway, and But anyways, so we got second there, but that team's just a monstrous. I mean, I don't know, they're good. I feel like this year we come back, we could beat them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just our play style's so much better, cleaner.
Yeah.
So much more refined, really. It's like
even the fact, like, we came out, like, this week, and Randy pushed us. Like,
oh, yeah.
First practice runs, like, 8 laps around the freaking whole complex.
Which like, it's got to be, because if you know 4 laps around the track is 2 miles.
Yeah.
And that's bigger than the track, so it was 2+ easy.
Yeah, I was dead. And then, like, the one thing that, like, I was happy about is everybody was in good shape. Yeah. No one was falling behind. There's one person with like a foot injury or something, and he was the one kid who fell behind. Mm-hmm. And other than that, everybody was like, I was like, stay in a straight line. Yeah. It's like Diego and them always running right next to each other. Like, okay, come on.
It's like, all right, guys.
Try to look organized here. And I would always like get mad at them, and then I was just glad that he did that, and it really showed us like, okay, we're all ready this year. Like, and none of us are dropping down or anything.
I mean, and there's definitely kids that were tired, but they just didn't, like, I was super tired, bro. Yeah. Like, no one really just, like, quit on the team, dropped back, took it light. We all just kept going as a team.
Yeah, I was especially happy about the first years, the sixth
graders, for sure.
It's going to be big for them. We're in the U15 league, and because of that, we're, like, you know, it's a lot more pressure with the fact that you're going up against kids who are going to be 2 times bigger than you.
The field is 2 times bigger.
Like, they just moved from
U12.
U12 field, which is like...
It's incomparable, really.
Yeah, it's so tiny. And so they're going to have to work. So it's always good when we run. I'm really looking forward to this season. Like, it should be so fun.
So am I. I mean, we won state last year. And I mean, obviously, let's go into the state cup last year. Yeah. I mean, that was pretty fun. It was so fun. We came in there. We played Jackson. Yeah. We played
Jackson. We played.
I know Jack. That's the only one I know. We
had to play Sheridan twice. I'm pretty sure.
I think we played. Yeah. We did. We played Sheridan twice.
And then I'm pretty sure we also played. Who was it? They were Darn it.
I can't remember really.
It
was a light team though.
Yeah,
it was just
it was like a breeze.
No.
Was it?
I remember where it was. Do you remember we were kind of like there's a little hill right here,
Okay, yeah.
and it's like right there. I can't.
Oh my gosh, no! I literally know where that is too.
Yeah.
They actually weren't bad.
They weren't terrible. I forgot about that.
I mossed the kid though. When he went up for
Yeah,
on me,
yeah.
I reached over and picked it up. I was like, "Yep, there we go."
There we
try."
go. Yep.
I was so happy.
I remember that.
That was
Yeah.
like the best moment.
Yeah, but we get into that game. It was a bit tough, but Jackson, we come in thinking like they're gonna be a good team. We never played them or anything, but
Yeah.
it was a 3-0 outcome.
Yeah.
It was so funny though. So our coach, he yells these things like I don't.
Cut.
He's like, yeah, cut. He's like, cut, and it's for the offense, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm over here. I don't know what he's
And
saying.
then, yeah, then Zach like barely carries him.
I don't even.
He's like, cut, Zach, cut. He's like, what?
I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I'm just playing the game, bro. I don't know. But this kid comes up to me and he's like, your coach is so annoying. And I'm like, what's the scoreboard, bro? Is it 3-0? Because last I checked it was. Let's try to make it 4 now. Why don't we? And he's like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, okay, it's just.
Yeah, that was funny because I remember Jackson. They were all like super tired too.
Yeah.
And Randy knew their coach from ODP, which is the Olympic like development program.
It's for soccer, yeah.
And Randy was like talking to him because he like knew him from like coaching or whatever. And Randy was like, all right, good game. And then like after the game, we were like, dude, they were talking so much trash. He was like, oh, trust me, I know, I heard. I was like, yep, that makes sense. So I like every time because I could see my dad like on the sideline, and he'd be like, come out and get the ball. I'd be like, I can't. They're too close.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need another kick to the stomach. I was like, there's no way I'm running up on another one of those. And
Yeah.
I'm also pretty sure that was like when my punting like really ended. I hurt my Achilles during the like Snickers Cup. It's not like just like the Sheridan.
It's just a Sheridan Cup, yeah. I like Snickers.
It was. I like hurt my Achilles because they're polo holes. We play on their polo fields. And
Yeah.
That really hurt.
They're not. I mean, they're all right, but they're not. They're meant for polo, obviously.
Yeah.
But then we get into the Sheridan game. It's looking good, but then Gavin, our really good.
Oh my gosh.
I think he's our wing at the time.
Start of the game, literally not even before the game.
It was warm ups. It's warm ups, really. Like 2 minutes before the game warm ups. Like we're just kind of like going through the motions.
He does some stupid.
He does a move and it was.
I'm pretty sure he did like a pullback.
Yeah.
He was like, hold on. Did a pullback like as like a move to go in and shoot. Pulled his hamstring.
Yeah.
We were all like, dude, we're already down
Anders.
You
Yeah.
and now I think like Tevin was out because didn't he like break his foot?
Yeah, Tevin was out. Yep.
Yeah.
And it was rough because those are like our
those
attackers.
Were three attackers. I thought it was so crazy.
Yeah, dude.
I think it was. Sheridan knew they were gonna lose. I came in so confident. I had one of my best saves. Like that was my highlight of the season. Was I punched the ball like right over the crossbar. Like,
yeah.
it was going top, and I was like, boom.
Yeah.
And another one that I got away with is the ball was like way far, but I didn't know, like way far to the left. I didn't know. I punched it, but like not hard enough, and the ref called it our ball.
Oh
I was like, oh my god. I looked at my dad after the game. I was like, I punched that ball, and he was like, oh, I know.
I know.
I was like, I thought you did, but I thought I'd let you know.
Yeah.
And it, what do you say? But it was middle of the game. Actually, no, you can tell.
Dude, this is my favorite story. So we're down 1-0 already.
Yeah.
And, it's tough. We couldn't really put up work together. But we get like a ball at half.
Yeah.
And I mean,
it's
just like.
Wasn't it a free kick?
It's a free kick, down at half. It's direct, obviously. And I'm like.
Randy goes, Zach!
Yeah, and I was like, yes. I'll try to shoot it. Why not? Let's just dab a little bit, see if this even works.
Oh, context, it was raining.
It was raining, dude. It was, yeah.
Slippery.
It was slick. I mean, it was like a messy game, but I stand up there, array the field. And, it's tough because we don't have our main attackers up there. Because usually I'd try to play a ball up to him.
Yeah, it was just you and Zane.
It was just me and Zane, and Zane's mid, so he's not, like, fully up there.
Yeah.
So I get in there, and I'm like, I'm going to shoot it.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot it, dude. And so I shoot it.
It's like bottom left.
And it was like it was right in the left. It's kind of like central-ish, and he goes in and just it
went through his head.
It like went through. He goes here. He goes, and I see at the back of the net, bro. And
I sprinted out. I was like, yes!
Yes, dude.
I jump up with Zach. I'm like, yay!
Yes, dude. It was so fun, dude. And I was like, it was the most excited I've been in like so long. Me and Nate, dude, we were like so happy, and that's like right before half too. So we're going in 1-1.
I was so happy.
And it was just so cool.
It was a great feeling. I think the worst feeling that game was that little kid got that header goal in on me.
Oh yeah.
Because we told Diego, okay, don't get me wrong, great player, but we told Diego because every time these little kids always score a header on me because I was too short, so I couldn't punch it, or I would tip it. I would tip it, and the little kid would just go boop, and I'd be like, oh my God, like Diego, where are you?
Yeah.
And like I could tell him there. I could be like, Diego, where are you? Because he was kind of like face guarding like in basketball. So like this guy's here, you go right there. You're right there with him, moving, and I was like, dude, no more letting them score on
No more letting them score like little cheeky headers.
And that was their one goal that they had that game, and I was like, oh my God, Diego, like the one goal they score, it's a stupid header, and it's always the shortest kids. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean he's a great player, but like it just comes down to situations like that. But it was all good because we get towards the end of the game, and it's just been a back and forth, just going here and here and there. And then I got so excited. There's a free kick like right outside the 18 a bit. Yeah. Zane lines up, and I'm like, we just won the game. Yeah, it's about over. And he's so good.
He has a boot too. Like it's hard. It's not like it's not like he's a soft kicker. Like he boots the ball. Like,
and it's like so well placed.
I would never save his shot. Like I was always too scared. I was like, oh, too hard. Oh, move out of the way. And so when he lined up, I was like,
we both were just kind of
like, I was like, Zach, if he makes this, dude,
it's
going crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And it's cool. So he lines up, and he was like top left. It was such a good shot, unsavable.
It was so nasty.
And it goes in, but it's hilarious because the whole Sheridan team drops.
Yeah. No, they all like if we had it on video, they all were like.
Dude, that was dropped.
I was like, oh, dude. Yes.
Dude, I was just like, let's go, baby. It was so fun. I couldn't
imagine like if the Sue thing was a thing then, because I
be
would
like,
Sue!
yes,
screaming, dude.
Sue!
So
yeah.
That would have been the highlight, but that was highlight of the game. So is yours, because that 2 really unexpected goals, and then from then on I was memeing. I was like, oh, you're gonna score? No, I'm just kidding. And like would run to the edge of the box and swipe it up, and they always got mad at us.
Yeah.
But,
I think that's gonna have to wrap it up for us here. Thanks for being on, obviously, first timer. Maybe get a second on air.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, thanks for listening in. Have a good day.
Yep.